Hey everyone, today we'll be reviewing two good old-fashioned classic beers, and they don't have alcohol. So this is the Genesee NA, and we have the original Clausthaler. Am I saying that right? So yeah, the Genesee. This one's near and dear to me because it is from Rochester, New York, and that's where I'm from. And this is a brewery that's been around since 1878. So it's a very, very old company. And I've definitely had, well, it's called Genesee, but we call it, where I'm from, we call it Jenny. If you could see right there, they're kind of embrace that. So yeah, like I've had all kinds of Jennies back in the day. I've never tried their NA, so this will be pretty interesting. And yeah, it's just like it's an old school lager. It's just like you could kind of tell by the looks of it. Super classic old school beer. So that's that one. They're not known for NA. They're known for their regular beer. I don't know when they came out with the NA, but then quite different from Clausthaler, which is the kind of one of the pioneers of NA beers. This is a German brewery, and I don't know how old they are, but I believe they're pretty old. I wish I'll put it in the description, but so yeah, they're uh, they're both kind of like old school beers. So yeah, let's get go. You know what? We'll go with the one that's already open. So um, let's smell it here. Okay, yeah, it smells like a German beer, like a Beck's or like a. Mm, Honestly, it smells a lot like Beck's. Heineken's it's Dutch, but it kind of has that similar skunky smell, um, and we'll see. I like it. It's super malty, super skunky. Um, it's very punchy, like kind of like feels that it kind of hits you when you sip it. Um, Not in like an alcohol way, just in like a sort of a rush of flavor. Um, to be honest, I it's really refreshing too. Um, this I usually don't say this. I've tried. If you've seen my channel, I review a lot of NA beers, and this is I think I've had more than 50 of them, and usually I'm just like, yeah, it tastes like regular beer. Um, this one I'm like, it actually sort of has it tastes kind of like there's alcohol in it, and I know there's not. It says it's not alcoholic, but there's something going on. Um, so I would say if you're somebody, this is not me, but if you're somebody who really doesn't like NA beers because you feel like it's missing that certain kind of alcohol flavor, you should try this one because this one has me like looking at it sideways. Like, are you sure there's no alcohol there? Not that I feel any alcohol effects or anything. Not that I would. It's two sips, but yeah, just kind of interesting taste. But yeah, it's really good. It's really refreshing. I'm trying to figure out if I like this better than Heineken 00. To be honest, I might. Which is like, yeah, I really like my Heineken 00 when it comes to just like large macro brew NAs. that's kind of one of my top ones, and you can find it in so many places. But man, I like this. This is refreshing. I was a little surprised by that. Super flavorful. Man, I could. It makes sense. Like, okay, so crisp and fresh, the German pioneer of NA brews. All natural ingredients, natural brewing, refreshing living, vegan. Yeah, ingredients: water, barley, malt, hop extract. Brewed in Dortmund, Germany. Yeah, man, this is good. I didn't expect all that. Um, Definitely give this one a try. I thought we were just gonna be kind of reminiscing on old school beers over here. I didn't think that I'd be like putting this one into my favorites, but this one might be in my favorites. Like, if you see my videos, a lot of the stuff I like is like more of like the craft NA beers, and I'll definitely review like the large macro, like, you know, Heineken, Budweiser, those kinds. But yeah, this is good. All right, well, let's get on to the Jenny. Usually I do glasses, but I felt like for these, they're like these classic kind of, you drink out of the can, you drink out of the bottle. Tastes like Jenny. What I mean by that is super, super light. It doesn't have like a whole lot going on, but it's super refreshing and super drinkable, and that's just really what Genesee is about. That's not true. They have some other beers. They have the Jenny Cream Ale. It's not a NA, but it's you know, it's a little different than this. But yeah, this is one that's like, I would say really refreshing, really honestly hydrating. Like, there's if you're thirsty, this is actually a really good one. So light, really light, but you know, it's not like water necessarily. I guess what I'm saying is, like, it doesn't taste like sparkling water. You still got like that kind of you know, light beer flavor going on there. So if you're like not really in the mood for a heavy beer and you just kind of want like a real refreshing kind of light drink but with a little bit of a beer flavor to it, this would be a good one. I mean, man, like, I didn't think I would have to do this, but definitely like this one better. But come on, shout out to Rochester, shout out to Genesee. It's a you know, it's a classic brewery, and I would love to see them do the cream ale in NA. So that would be cool to see that. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. That's my honest take on these two. I sort of already got into this, but ideal setting for each of these. The Genesee when you're thirsty. The Clausthaler would be when you, man, I mean, anywhere. This is just tasty. Have it with a burger, have it with a snack, just have it at the pub, whatever. You could ride a bike and drink it. I think they do that in Germany. I've never been, but I've heard. So, cheers.